And this is a follow-up video to my last comic, which is The Hunter's Mark, which is an introduction story to a world where there's the city of Hell's Kitchen, aka New York, that is being filled with these creatures from all over, but mainly focusing on one that he encounters on a train that is called a Strigoi, which we will be going into what a Strigoi is right now. Now, for those of you who don't know what Strigoi is, it is pretty much what we know as a vampire, but not like the ones from Hollywood, which consist of mainly the ones from the Twilight series, Blade movies, which are my personal favorite, and the Underworld movies, which are all really cool. The Strigoi legend originated in Romania, not like any of the vampires that we know. Now, I'm not saying that because they originate from Romania that they are not like the vampires that we know. They do originate from Transylvania, kind of like Dracula, as we all know. But vampires are different, at least the ones we know from Hollywood, for this one major fact. Strigois are essentially spirits. They are malicious spirits that haunt the living and consume the life force, the life essence of their victims, which in this case is not blood, it is soul energy, which makes it more like a soul eater than a blood drinker. And the ways of becoming a Strigoi is far different than that of a vampire biting you and you becoming a vampire a few days later. Which, here are the ways that you do become a Strigoi, which are the following. 1. Dying unmarried. 2. Execution or suicide, which those two would just fall under unnatural causes. So, being killed by anything that is less than a heart attack or a other natural way of death. Or, and this is a weird one, being the 7th child of the family. So, like the 7th son of a 7th son, 7th daughter of a 7th daughter, that whole thing. If you're the same gender as your other siblings and you're the 7th sibling of that family, then, well, you're destined to be a Strigoi. Sorry about that for anyone who's out there. And this one isn't really a set in stone. It's more of a suspicion. But people who has red hair, like gingers, are suspected of being Strigois, or that when they die, they become Strigois. So anyone with red hair out there, or anyone that you know with red hair, watch out, I guess? I don't know how to comment on that one. But it gets weirder from here, and way off of what we know of the Hollywood vampires. We have their victims. Now, they still feast on humans. That hasn't changed at all. It is still pretty much the same. But what has changed, they only feast on their family members. So if you become a Strigoi, well then I feel sad for your family members because you will be feasting on them. And the ways of getting rid of Strigoi is a little bit more gruesome than the movies, actually. So let's first go over how we get rid of a vampire from what we've learned of every movie that came out of Hollywood. A. Cross. B. Holy water. C. silver, garlic, and daylight. Those are pretty much all null and void. The way that one does get rid of Strigoi is either, or prevent one at least, is kind of similar to that of what we know of how to kill a vampire, which is staking them in the heart, but instead of like actually killing it, the stake acts more like a nail and pins the corpse or the Strigoi to the coffin, preventing them from ever leaving. Which, that one seems the most normal out of what I'm about to say next. The ways that you get rid of a Strigoi is very wrong, in my opinion, but nevertheless, I will tell you. One, you dig up the corpse, if it's still there. You cut out the heart. You cook the heart till it's like charcoal or ash. And then a family member or someone, either a holy man or a family member, drinks the heart, or consumes it at least, and Strigoi be gone, I guess. Like, that's like the main way that I've heard of a person being able to just get rid of a Strigoi, which this was a common practice way back when, which it's sad to say has happened again quite recently, mainly in a small town in Transylvania, which, to put it short, the people did exactly what I just said of like the whole thing with the heart. They did exactly that, but that's the legend and story of the Strigoi, and how it's actually far different than what we know of the Hollywood vampires. But that's everything. Oh, and before you do click off this video, like and subscribe, and also I have a webcomic. It is on Tapas. It is called Humanity's Last Protector. It will be a monthly series, so you will see me post it at the last day of every month, which this one will be done on the 31st. So if you're interested, go ahead and look at it. And if you want a brief little expose of what the series is about, the main character is named Gravspec, or Rinsler Rasputin. He's in a world where a infectious disease has covered the world, infecting those, turning them into these monstrous creatures. Humanity pretty much almost gone. There's probably 1% of humanity left on the planet. Gravspec's goal in this story is to basically be the global hero. Stop the monsters, eliminate them, get it to where humanity's back on top, and find out the source of this infection, the source of the disease, and eliminate it so no one else in the world gets infected. But also to learn the connection of all of this to his powers. Because in this world, before the infection even occurred, everyone in the world was like us. No superpowers, no nothing. So, if this sounds interesting, go ahead and take a look at it. It's on Tapas. It is called Humanity's Last Protector. The first episode is up now. And honestly, tell me what you think about it. Either here or on Tapas. Mainly on Tapas. I don't think I'll be posting any stuff relating to it on here. But if you want like quick little, I guess you say, page 0 trailer, there's a video on my channel that is called Last and Future Guardian. If you want just quick idea of how everything would like kind of be in the world, go ahead and watch that. It is on my channel. Last and Future Guardian. It's essentially page 0 of this dedicated comic that I'm now doing. So, yeah, if you like it, go ahead and watch it. If you're interested in the other stuff that I have other stuff on my channel, other comics. I have a video where it just shows character designs that I've done, and I will be posting another video on Wednesday, I do believe, where I'm doing some Halloween themed character sketches, and I'm going to be doing this up till the 31st, which is Halloween, I do believe. So if you guys like it, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like the videos. Please watch my stuff. I would like this channel to be successful. So please, like, subscribe, do the friendly algorithm stuff that will help me out. And, yeah. Talk to you guys, and see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.